Hey there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, and that you having a great day. And in today's video, we are diving back in to more Shard bugs with World War Bug, the third set of this game. And boy, howdy, am I just as excited to rip this one open as I was for first bounty. Because let me tell you, there is nothing your uncle loves more than just ripping open packs and having fun with, you know, enjoying all the wonderful crunchy cards he can get his hands on. So we have a token pack, just like the last one. We have a token pack and the prize pack, which we will save for the end. And is it 24 packs? Yes, it is. Let's move that over there. 24 packs plus 2 with some freaky deaky looking pack art there. Is that a glove? Yeah, I guess so. And just like the previous packs, they have the artists on the back. I do like that quite a lot. So, let's dive in. This video is still being recorded before if I can get this pack open. Holy crap. Do I need scissors? I can't get the pack open. No. What is going on? Pull tab? All right, the pull tab sort of works. All right, well, that's probably not a great sign to open the video up. Couldn't even get the pack open. All right. First, we got our foils. 2 foils in this one. We got, ooh, that's a really shiny. Ooh, look at that, baby. That's a really sweet foiling process right there. And the Reaper. So let's keep the regular cards over here, the regular foils here, and all the freaky deaky foils right here. All right. Maybe pack number 1 was a fluke. Yeah, okay. We're good. Your Uncle Frank isn't losing his touch. He can still open packs like a pro. Anyway, like I was saying before I hit the struggle with that last pack, and this one also has that dope-ass foiling to it. That's cool as hell. Anyway, yeah, I'm still recording these before I get around to trying the game. That should happen hopefully tomorrow. Got some buddies swinging by. We are going to be trying out this triple deck bundle. Oh, no. I will grab scissors if I have to, Shard Bugs. You are making it very difficult for me to get to your juicy contents. Let's see what we got. Servo Master of Machines. That is a freaky deaky looking foil. I can go over here. Regular foil fungal farmer. Dope stuff. Ooh, hang on. Guys, look. It's the mainstream media. So I guess we're just going to go with the pack tabs for now. See if we can't get them open that way. Ain't going to try and struggle with every single pack on the list. Moonveil Sentinel with a very wavy foil. Carapace Shield looking... kind of just foil on the eyes. That's not bad, though. Bolster the ranks. Oh, look at those adorable little worm dudes. That's great. So anyway, yesterday I quite enjoyed ripping open First Bounty. Went back, took a look at the cards. Quite enjoyed them. I had a few people pretty excited for it. And I've got to say, it's not hard to see why. Like I said, the cards look nice as... all hell. Spear of Mars, Freaky Deaky Wavy Foil, Order of Rinfaf. Cards look nice. Art still looks pretty stellar, all things considered. It is just bugs doing buggy things with like a medieval military aesthetic slapped over top. And that's pretty dope, all things considered. But you know what? That's all it really needs to be. Ooh, I really like how the foiling is done there. Because that aesthetic is really drawing in the crowd. And I think that's dope. The fact that you can have a card game aesthetically pleasing and apparently mechanically pleasing all in one go. Well, that can do wonders for retaining an audience. Like I was saying. But, you know, enough about me garbling on about... Is that a Jenga tower? Yeah, I guess so. Enough about me garbling on about... Ooh, that's adorable. The card game itself. If I don't have to chat about it, let me talk instead about smaller card games like Shard Bugs, newer card games like Shard Bugs, and how they can foster audiences. And there's really three, maybe more, but there's three main ones that I want to talk about. Three paths forward for smaller TCGs, newer TCGs like Shard Bugs, the Cyberpunk TCG comes to mind. Star Wars Unlimited even, you know. There are three major paths forward for a newer TCG to gain and retain an audience. The big one, of course, is hype. Hype alone, as we've seen with, for instance, the Cyberpunk TCG, a lot of excitement there, a lot of craziness, can really take you a long way towards getting an initial audience. And we've seen it before. Oh, those are Legos! Look at that! Look at those little Legos! I guess they're not really little Legos compared to the size of the bugs, but you get what I'm saying. Hype and excitement and word of mouth talking about just how cool this is, how excited everyone is to pick it up. Regardless of what initially caused the hype, hype alone can definitely carry a card game. You know, it can definitely carry it at the very least to its initial release. However, we've seen in the past that hype alone doesn't keep a card game going. Oh my, that looks absolutely beautiful. Check that one out. Morgana the Shadow Moth Warrior with a 3 rarity. That's pretty dope. I guess that's an alt art. You know, look at well, loads of card games come to mind immediately, but we're all probably thinking the same thing. MetaZoo. MetaZoo was extremely popular for a bit. There was a lot of hype around MetaZoo, propelling it as the next big thing, the next great TCG, the biggest investment ever. Everyone was super hyped about it. And then lo and behold, just a few years later, it's largely derided by the wider TCG community as a scam or, what was it? A Ponzi scheme is what some people call it. And it's a good example of hype not being enough to carry you. However, there's other methods forward for TCGs to reach popularity and success and long-lasting. The second method, of course, is brand identity. You know, look at Pokemon, look at One Piece, and yes, look at, back to Cyberpunk. If a brand is recognizable enough and has enough fans who are also interested in trading card games, a trading card game based on a brand can be disgustingly successful. Look again at Pokemon and One Piece. Look at that adorable little freaking worm. That's great. Pokemon and One Piece are great examples of how a brand with enough popularity, enough fans, can just carry a game and carry its momentum forward. Even during some really bad spots, there are, people like to forget, but there have been some dog water Pokemon sets over the years that people genuinely would not play if it were not for the Pokemon brand. Steam Siege, Team Up come to mind as sets that were derided as awful back in the day. Darkness Ablaze, I think, was a pretty awful one too. And we're getting some mention of that now, where there are sets that people think are dog water. I don't have opinions on them because newer Pokemon sets I haven't really had a chance to play with. But there are some sets even today that people think are bad, but they still buy them because it's Pokemon. So, crazy hype, IP can get you going. What's the third thing? Well, the third thing is just solid gameplay and word of mouth. If enough people genuinely enjoy your game for what it is, regardless of the IP associated with it, regardless of the potential for quick investments or flipping or collecting or any of that jazz, if enough people talk about how just enjoyable your card game is, ooh, that is very, very wavy. Look at that one. Look at those adorable little guys. If you got enough people who genuinely enjoy your game and they're telling all of their friends about it, that can alone keep a game going for quite a while, even after its death. We've got examples like the Harry Potter TCG, for instance, that is dead. It is an out-of-print card game, but it's got crazy dedicated fans. Mega Man 2, where the card game itself is just that enjoyable that people play it long after it's been out of print. Cheese Knife of Doom, that's great. So where do I think Shard Bugs falls in on this? Well, let me tell you. Shard Bugs is definitely a case of the third category, because I have heard nothing but good things about the game. I've heard nothing but positivity from the people who recommend it. Anyone who genuinely tries it, or at least anyone who seems to genuinely try it, seems to be overall hyper optimistic about it. Ooh. Larviathan. He's shooting a little cosmic beam out of his mouth. That's great. Yeah, everyone's super positive, super excited. And there's, like I said, loads of you guys have been asking me to take a look at this. So I think that makes Shard Bugs a great example. I don't know why I keep trying to rip it the traditional way. I'm just fighting with the packs at this point. Shard Bugs seems to be a great example of the third option, where word of mouth and genuine hype. Ooh, look at that soul card. Dope. Word of mouth and genuine enjoyment of the game is going to carry it. And I think, I wonder what's with that star. It's not foil, but it kind of looks weird. Does it show? It doesn't show up on the camera at all. Okay, neat. There's like a weird effect going on there where it's like really dark in that spot. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is Shard Bugs looks good, and I see more and more content popping up about it lately. More and more people talk about it, and almost all of it positive. And that leads me to think that this is a smaller TCG, a newer card game. Look at that adorable little bastard. This definitely seems like a smaller card game that will take off. Or at least I'm definitely... The more I interact with it, the more excited I seem to be. And I'm really hoping that all of this excitement and all this fervor will be well placed, and that tomorrow when I finally get around to trying it out, I will genuinely enjoy it. That looks cool as hell. So what I'm trying to say here is I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot, giving you guys my review as we move towards the weekend and prepare to give Shard Bugs an actual shot. So, I don't know. Overall, optimism is pretty high in the world of TCGs, and you guys know me, I just love when card games can thrive, when the card game market itself has a lot of options to choose from, because that's cooler than having just like 2 or 3 options, in my opinion. Ooh, that one ripped right open. Nice. But anyway, what do you guys think of Shard Bugs? Are you one of the guys who... Oh, that's adorable. Look at that little guy. Oh no, he's gonna get hit by a basketball. No. What do you guys think? What do you think of Shard Bugs overall? Have you tried it? Are you enjoying it? Last pack didn't want to rip open. It is what it is. Have you tried it? Are you enjoying it? And do you have anything to say about it in its defense or against it? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I super enjoy your attention and you viewing the content. And definitely a big thanks to everybody out there who suggested that I try this game out. Let's do the token. Yep, tokens first. The token pack also doesn't want to open. Okay, so this was... Oh no, the little strip doesn't want to rip open either. Oh no, I can't get to the tokens. This is my second worst nightmare. I'll leave it up to your imagination what the first one is. Oh man. So, mark against Shard Bugs, these packs are hard to get open. That's not necessarily a bad thing, I'm just joking around. So our tokens are Beetle Warrior, Beetle Warrior, Beetle Warrior, Bounty, 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 and an adorable Larval Recruit. Oh, they're double-sided, hang on. More Level Recruits and Worm Warriors, looking absolutely radical. And then finally, the prize pack, which, will this one open? Let's find out. No. Will it rip open? Yes. All right, we are in. So, what do we got in this prize pack? Oh, also, I forgot to mention, apparently this game is like super draftable. So those are the leaders. And that is a super duper cool looking art piece. Serene Oasis with a freaking sick ass skull in the background. Adorable little bug running in the foreground. That's cool as hell. But yeah, apparently this game is super draftable too. So I have got to try that out when I have the chance. Anyway, that is World War Bug. Or, hang on, is this set called, now that I actually look at the packaging, is the set called Infestation or World War Bug? You guys let me know. Otherwise, had a lot of fun cracking this open. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!